Better hurry, spark it open, no worries. Harmonious gang with the big bro Yuriy Hyphy. Get lit just like me, big bossed up, chop it up with Rylee. You better come with it to kick rocks, cause you now tuned in to Tent Talks. Now let's get lifted and take a shot. You are now tuned in to
Yo.
Tent Talks.
Cheers.
Wait, one second. Oh, there you go. Okay. Cheers.
Hello, everyone.
Let's go.
Welcome back.
Huge shout out to everyone that has joined another episode of Tent Talks. We're here for episode 109 officially. We're almost at 110. What's the next number to celebrate? 150? 200?
200.
No, 150.
No.
Yeah. That's going to take forever to hit another 100 episodes. No, let's celebrate at 150.
It's going to be here before you know it.
150s. We're already at I think we should celebrate 110 if anything.
At anything?
If anything.
No.
It's going to take so long to get to 200. But either way.
Welcome back, y'all.
Yes.
Happy Sunday.
Yes. Happy Sunday to everyone. Welcome back to another episode. Huge shout out to everyone that is watching this, like I said. And then also huge shout out to everyone that watches this live on our YouTube channel right now. Yuriy. I cut Rylee out.
Yeah,
basically.
I'm not important, so.
Oh my god. It was going to be Yuriy and Rylee, but I was just like, nah, I'd rather it be Yuriy.
Yeah, just in case something happens.
Oh my god. Really? That's not what I was thinking. No.
I have my own channel, too.
What is it?
Rylee G.
You don't do anything on it.
I know. One day I will.
But
eventually.
Yo, first off, actually, I'm glad we said that because I want to give an update to everyone. Guys, with my main the main YouTube channel, Harmonious Man, where we started everything off, basically, that channel, as you guys probably know at this point, was fully demonetized a while ago, and I've been working towards trying to get it remonetized. And by working towards it to get remonetized, I'm basically just deleting old videos and saving them, and I have to at some point reapply for the monetization. But I've just been kind of lagging on deleting old videos because it takes so long to go through my whole catalog. I have so many streams and so many videos there. But recently, YouTube actually gave me a further update where they said. First, they were saying it's just for harmful content, which I didn't know what that could mean. That could mean the roof climbing videos, that could mean all types of different stuff. But YouTube gave me an update saying it's for basically the same thing Fulcrum got hit for, which is promoting drugs and narcotics or some shit like that. Basically, it says for the weed and the drinking. Mm-hmm. So I am going to spend about the next week continuing going through my catalog and just basically deleting any stream of mine, just plain out deleting any stream of mine that has a title that says donation for shots or weed smoke or Puffco giveaway, anything about weed or alcohol is just gonna get deleted because just changing the title is not enough. They're gonna I'm just gonna delete hella old shit, and at this point I'd rather lose 1% of the YouTube channel than lose 100% of it, you know? So that's basically what I'm going for. Hopefully, guys, in a month or two, we will get the old channel back because a lot of our greatest hits are on there. That's what really sucks, though, dude, is the main ad revenue that comes from being a YouTuber is your back catalog. Is you know what I mean? We've seen that, heard that conversation recently, but it's true. All YouTubers, they don't survive off their previous months catalog. They survive off their previous year or 2 years or 3 years catalog. So it's just if you have all the interviews that we've done, all the 100,000 50,000 view videos we've done, it's they're no longer monetized. So at this point they're just sitting there doing nothing. But and YouTube's not going to promote it either. But it's we're starting on this new channel where we have absolutely no back catalog. And it's it's so difficult. It's do we just continue on this new channel? But then also, I was kind of thinking, it's not that bad of an idea just to continue on this new channel because, to be real, Harmonious Man, I started that in 2016, I believe, or 2017. And I started doing skateboarding videos, and it went into roof climbing videos, and it went into tech type videos, then it went to streaming. I've done so many different things.
I didn't see your tech videos.
I have I've shown you a couple before, when we were chilling, a couple old snippets. But I've done so many different things on my YouTube channel, and I've had so many different small pockets of audiences that are only subscribing or watching for certain reasons, and I've done so many changes at this point that out of the 25k or 26k subs we had, we probably honestly only had an active 5 or 6, 7, maybe even more, 10K subscribers, but like all the rest were ghost subscribers that subscribed to me fucking 5 years ago, and just they probably don't watch me anymore, lost their YouTube accounts, stopped watching YouTube, started watching something else, or just got tired of my content. It's like
I don't know.
I had a lot of ghost subscribers, that's for sure.
When you first met me, how many subscribers did you have? Like 7K or something like that? Actually,
no, you're right. When I met you, I was like at 6 or 7K. So we've grown all those since then.
Yeah.
Actually, you're right. I don't know. But I still want to work on getting it back. Like I said, it just takes me going back through my whole catalog, which, guys, when you stream almost every day for, 2-3 years, it's like, bro, it's 1,000 plus videos to go through that you have to delete and stuff. But either way, that was my whole rant and update on my YouTube channel. Or the YouTube channel.
So yeah, maybe we'll start going back to the other one, but for right now, it's gonna be here.
Yeah, until there's like further updates. And then also, what's funny is well, not funny, but I wanted to bring this up. The last time we drank these things, we're drinking Happy Dads right now, which neither Rylee or I are like huge fans of Nelk, or what's it called, Full Send. We're not huge fans of them at all. Like, we like the Hasbulla video, that's about it. But
I've never watched any of
I've always seen them promote this shit. I never thought we would try it, but then one day Rylee and I were at the store. Riley's like, "Hey, let's just try a Happy Dad thing."
It was on sale.
Yeah, it was on sale, so we like tried it, and I really didn't know, but it's like also we're not fucking sponsored or anything, so it's not a promo, but it's like a drink of some sort where it has electrolytes and alcohol already in it. Yeah. So when you get drunk, it dehydrates you and strips you of your electrolytes as well, and that's what gives you headaches and shit. So this is like a drink that already has electrolytes in it, so it kind of almost helps prevent hangovers, I guess.
I don't know. What I was kind of thinking is like, it kind of gives me like a Gatorade-y taste, and so I was wondering, like, is this like a Gatorade, like
alcoholic Gatorade?
Yeah.
It is almost like like a super watered down Gatorade.
Yeah, without the sugar.
It's like
but it tastes like the essence of a Gatorade.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Have you ever noticed that if you take like a Gatorade and you try to freeze it, there's like a whole portion of the Gatorade that'll freeze first, and then there's like this like thick red liquid that that's
red dye number 4 or whatever.
Yeah, well, like all the fucking chemicals and shit, like the redness, all this stuff, it like kind of like condenses when you try to freeze Gatorade. And I've done it before where like I'll drink that portion. I'm like, oh, it's
that's the cancer.
It's so well, you drink it regardless, but like it condenses the flavor, right? And then like you get all that ice left over from the Gatorade, and you let that melt, and it becomes like this super diluted flavor Gatorade. That's almost what Happy Dad tastes like. That diluted leftover ice of the Gatorade. But you know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm
onto something.
That cancerous. Honestly, we should have pulled it up.
No, the red dyes are hella cancerous.
But I forgot who posted on Instagram the whole thing about like the 4 or 5 snacks that the FDA is taking off the shelves because they're super cancerous. Skittles is one of them.
Oh yeah.
Skittles apparently affects your DNA, but
and Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, Sour Patch Kids. But honestly,
I feel like it's the dyes in them, right?
It's not just the dye. It's like the heavy processing that goes into making these little things, you know what I mean? Like, and I've thought about it before, like where when I eat Sour Patches or even Starburst or anything, I always think like they give it to us in these little pieces where you just like throw it back, chew on it, and then it's done. I always think like, dude, what if I got like a ball of this, like a hamburger sized piece of fucking gum? Like, if I chewed into it, would it be bomb? No, it'd be gross. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be like, it'd just be like nasty. You just feel how unnatural it feels like, you know what I mean? But because we eat in small little pieces, it doesn't feel that bad.
I wonder why, like, when you're about to eat a sour Skittle, like, you could, like, feel the pain about, like, right before you're like, why do we do, like, why does that happen? It's like, like, your mouth, like, starts to water and, like, it's gonna be painful as fuck. My bad. I hate that.
It's like a mouth memory.
It's like, I don't know. It's like you're about to torture yourself. You know you're going to do it, and then you do it, and it's just, like, all bad.
Well, actually, you know what's funny?
That's why I don't even like them, because they, like, make me hurt before I'm even eating them.
I know what you're talking. It hurts, like, right here.
It's sometimes. Just, like, I start sweating almost, like...
Well, I know what you're talking about because, like, I love you know how like I love spicy foods and spicy things, but I'm not really good with spices. Like it affects me a lot, and it destroys me on the toilet the next day too. But like I still love eating it, but I just suffer through. Like I've heard people say like they're lactose intolerant, but they'll still eat cheese because they love cheese, and they're like they'll suffer through farting the whole rest of the day, you know. And I'm like I'm the same way with hot foods, where I love hot foods, but I suffer through the pain of it. I can't handle hot foods, but I fucking love it. And then also, you know, I have to shit like crazy the next day. But I noticed the same thing where if I even have a bag of Takis in front of me, a bag of hot Cheetos, my mouth is watering just by talking about it.
I know.
It's like for some reason, it's painful. You know what I mean? Like you're saying, it's painful. I know if I eat too many Takis, I'm gonna be like, oh fuck, this is too hot. But whenever I look at them, my mouth starts watering.
I don't know.
My mouth is watering right now just because I thought about fucking Takis and hot Cheetos.
Yeah, like the thought of the sour.
But they're sour too, because it has hella citrus in it too.
Yeah, those are hella
Takis.
sour.
So it's like kind of like the same thing. I think it's your brain like memorizing that you need to add hella saliva to fucking eat this shit. I don't know.
Or maybe it's like you shouldn't be eating this.
No, I think it's your brain like recognizing like
signs.
yo, like this shit's finna be hella spicy. Let me produce more saliva so it's not as hot. You know.
You might be right. You might be onto something.
But honestly, wait, I forgot what the post was. I was going to make this whole Instagram post earlier about something I saw where it was like something health related, and my whole thing that I wanted to post about is like, dude, it sounds so lame because when I was a kid, bro, I swear to God, like by kid I mean like I don't know, ages like 12 through 16 or 17. I felt like this went until like 18. I feel like, but from like 12 to 18, I really felt like I was out all day, every day skateboarding, right, with my friends, and I was broke too. So me and my homies, I would leave my house with not eating anything yet. I would just grab my skateboard, leave my house, meet up with my homies, buy some weed, smoke weed, and then go to the 7-Eleven, and I would grab like a fucking bear claw, you know what I mean, like those like pastry things. Yeah, just like I would grab like a pastry or something like that, go to Jack in the Box, grab at that point it was like a $1 chicken sandwich, or just like go to any fast food place and grab like whatever dollar item they had. And that's what I survived on for like ever, you know what I mean? Like for the longest time in my brain, I thought like, dude, I could eat the unhealthiest food in the world, like as long as I'm skating all day, I'm just you know, exercising, so I'm fine. But it's like when you're young, your body's like is recovering and it wants to be alive so bad that it's like you can get past almost anything. Right. But the older you get, like all those cancerous shits that you're fucking eating all day every day is really gonna catch up with you, you know? And especially the oils, bro. It's like, and like when I was a kid, like hearing older people talk about this, I would think like, oh man, fucking lame old people, like get your health shit out of here, you know? But now that I'm, you know, a bit older, now I'm really like focusing on like, dude, like when Rylee and I, you know, go to like stores and grab little snacks, like now we're looking like, what oil is this cooked in? You know what I mean? Like how much sugar is in this? Like, oh, okay.
I've been doing that though.
No, I've been looking at sugar and stuff like that for a while, but the oil is the newest thing that I've been like getting into, is like actually looking at what oil things are cooked in. And if I see it's canola oil or like any other cheap oil that's not, you know, avocado, like olive oil, or what is it, coconut oil, I guess, or something like that.
It's avocado oil. Avocado oil.
Avocado oil and olive oil
are probably the best.
Yeah, there's another one as well. Oh, just lard.
Or butter. Grass-fed butter.
Oh, yeah, grass-fed butter and lard. But it's like, yeah, well, I just pay attention to those things now just because I know that shit's hella fucking, like, bad for you. Those are the things that really, like, fuck you up in the long run, you know?
Yeah. And hell yeah, that's why I don't know. I think that, I mean, obviously everything now is like ridiculously processed. There's so many crazy like random snacks and weird things we eat. Like it is scary to see like the long-term effects and like how it's going to affect us when we're older, you know? No, facts. But it's like it's hard for people to like not eat those foods because like if you go to a 7-Eleven or you go to any convenience store, it's just gonna be all sugars. Yeah, it's just gonna be all not just sugars, but like, you know, sugars are fine, but it's gonna be like 2 times the daily amount of sugars. You know what I mean? Like, in every item is that. If you're supposed to have 60 grams or 70 grams of sugar a day, everything's gonna have like 80 or, you know, even like close to just your daily amount. And that's the hard part, is like
living this city lifestyle where you're super active, super busy, and you like wake up, you gotta rush to work. You don't have time to fucking grab the fucking avocado oil and cook a fucking nice healthy breakfast. You really want to grab something real quick, and guess what? Everything's cooked in, you know, canola oil and a bunch of other random shit. But I don't know. The whole rant I was going on is like it sounds lame, but at a certain point, everyone's going to have to start paying attention to these things. And I know people are going to be like, Yuri, you love cup of noodles, you love ramen. You
that's
know,
because we broke right now.
Yeah, that's also that's because you know, it's struggle food, not struggle food, just like saving money food. But then also it's like it is a good pleasure. It's a guilty pleasure of mine for sure. Where it's like,
me
dude,
too, though.
But
I love them.
But I don't. But here's the thing: is like I have self control with my guilty pleasures. Where throughout the day, bless you.
Thank you.
Throughout the day, if I drink a Rockstar, and then later that day I see Riley's like chewing down on some gummy worms. She's like, "Want some gummy worms?" Riley never does this, but I'd be like, no, you know what I mean? Like, cause like I know that like I probably would want the gummy worms, but I already had hella sugar earlier this day, so it's like I know when to, you know, not do certain things and do certain things. But if I'm eating a cup of noodle, it's like I don't know. I just love them, dude.
You don't have to defend your cup of noodle eating, babe. It's okay.
But it's also
everybody has their things that they like. I don't think everybody that's judging you is perfect either with all their eating habits.
But I don't eat cup of noodles every day.
And if you are, power to you, because that's our goals too.
But I have to say I don't eat cup of noodles every day. But I treat cup of noodles, guys. The way I treat cup of noodles is the way people treat chips. Is like when I'm like in the mood for a snack and I want like some chips or something like that. The idea of the broth of a fucking lemon shrimp or lime shrimp cup of noodle.
Ugh, lime shrimp is disgusting.
So good. That shit is delicious.
I like the top ramen on the stove. Like I have to make it on the stove, and I
like
don't. Yuri loves hella water in his. It's disgusting.
Yeah, we talked about this.
No flavor. I like mine.
What do you mean no flavor? It has hella flavor.
No,
You're
you like
tripping.
it. Literally is so watery.
No,
I like mine with that's basically just noodles and like a splash of water. So the broth's like super. The broth's super salty.
But okay, here's the. You know why you don't like broth, right? Is because you never.
I like noodles.
No. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
How are you about to tell me?
No, but let me land though. Let me land. The reason why you don't like broth is because you never had good broth in America. I'm telling you that.
What?
Listen, in other countries, like especially like in Russia and shit like that, the broth.
You haven't been in so long.
The broth. My mom makes it like I eat my mom's food and shit like that. I'm saying that the broth that they make is hella saturated with like fucking vegetables, meats, bones, like all this shit. The broth is, you could eat the broth by itself and it'll give you enough nutrients to survive.
You act like I've never had a Mexican soup
but
that my grandma's made.
But how do you still not like the broth though? It's the best part of a soup.
Yeah, you're talking about an instant ramen that it's just powder.
It's still good though.
No, because it's watered the fuck down.
Oh my god. Speaking of watered the fuck down, I'm sure this is a fake post. I didn't send it to you earlier on Instagram. I saw this like post of this there's this dude reacting to like TikToks, and it was this girl who's like, "Hey guys, if you have tapatio and like you can't handle the spiciness of like tapatio because it's too hot," she's like, "This is what I do." And then she like took a bowl, put like a little bit of tapatio and put cold water and like mixed it, and then like put the cold like liquidy ass water back in the container, and she's like, "This is how I use it." And she put on her burrito, and it was just water.
Ew.
And she's like, "It's too hot for me, so
People
I dilute it with hella water."
too much for TikTok, dude. I can't.
It's so hard to tell sometimes if it's like, are you really being serious, or because it's like, I don't know.
My favorite thing is watching a crazy TikTok and like having this certain thought in my head. And I'm like, damn, I wonder if like, am I tripping thinking this? And I go in the comments and like everybody's saying the same thing I'm thinking.
That's the beauty of like a comment section. Exactly. Honestly, it's like at this point, TikTok is like already, you know, it's already been established, but they've already kind of gained their own little subgenre. Can you see TikTok going away like
I remember when it first started and it was like super cringe, and like Cody Co would make videos on it saying like, this is the stupidest app
it still is cringe.
Ever. It is hella cringe. That's why I don't ever go on it.
I was just watching this video of of Pyrocynical reacting to this like one Australian TikToker who just he just like kind of like a menace like to everyone that he goes around, and like you're just reacting to him. I don't know. It was like the whole video was just about how this dude's like a TikToker and he's a fucking menace and shit like that. And I was like, dude, like the TikTok has its own fucking culture behind it. You know what I mean? Of just ADHD, I guess.
It's like Vine.
I'm so glad I was never a part of Vine. I was never part of that era.
I loved it so much. I was addicted.
For me, Vine was like
it was so funny.
Vine was immediately after those musicals. Remember? Musicallys?
No, it was before Musically.
It was?
I believe, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I just remember when I thought of Vine, I thought of it as Musically, and I forgot how old I was, like 22, 23, but when I thought about posting on Vine, I was like, I really honestly thought at one point, I was like about to do the...
Vine came out...
I was about to do one of those fucking videos, and I really thought about it. I was like, dude,
Triller? Are you thinking Triller?
Not it was like okay, Musically is where you sing along with it. Okay, it was like one of those dances.
Oh no, you were gonna do
I was really thinking about it, and I thought I was thinking like 5 years from now. I was like, when this thing dies down, am I gonna be glad this video's up? I was like, no, I'm not gonna do this.
Yeah, I never got into Musically either. That was like for like the little kids.
Was it Musically or was it what was the other one you said?
Vine came out like when you were like a senior.
What was the other one you said?
Triller.
Is that the one where like the fucking dancing was hella popular?
Yeah, well, like they would edit like little like snippets of them dancing.
Okay, that was it. I might have even made one, dude. I don't know. Me and my homies might have made one.
That's funny.
Oh god. Oh shit. Yeah, that shit's gone though, right? There's no way you can find it.
Wait, I don't know.
I remember there was this one app that also became hella popular at this one point where it was like you can make songs. I forgot exactly what it was called, but like you could fuck with people. It went viral. Like hell, people were using it, but you could like record people's voices and like make songs out of it or some shit like that. I forgot what it was, but me and my homies had made hella songs on that, like on Faded Nights, and we had uploaded to that platform.
Oh god, I'm scared.
I wonder what that dude. If someone remembers, please leave in the comment section so I can remember. But it was like some app where you could make music basically, and that shit was kind of viral too. Everyone was using it. I made like at least like 10 songs on it.
Jesus.
Probably better than Dab No Dance. But,
oh my god.
Either way, first thing that I wanted to talk about today, guys, is as for news, we're not news, but just like the topics, I guess, we talked about this like 2-3 weeks ago, is that dude Atriok, which I don't know anything about him, is that Twitch streamer who got caught watching deep fake porn of Pokimane and one other friend of his and like some other random girls or whatever, and it was this huge embarrassing moment for him and his girlfriend or his girl or his wife, and like he went on stream crying, saying, "I'm so sorry, like I got caught. I was just curious, like I wasn't actually masturbating to it or some shit."
Ew.
There's been an update to this, right? And and let me give the update first. I'll give my opinion after. So, Atriok has as his apology, I guess, or he's like trying to fix his image right now, he has donated $60,000 to this organization that does like if a woman like you or whatever is dealing with some shit like Pokimane is going through and you don't have any money to get these posts taken down or to sue someone, there's these companies that you can go to and they'll like help you out. So he's donated to one of those companies to help out women that need to like get their shit taken down or, you know, fake shit taken down or like to sue someone. So he donated $60K to them. And then also he has started, or he's like working with an organization that helps take down deep fake porn. And my first initial thought of this is like, this is another, we've seen so many examples of in the internet world of people doing something wrong and they could just apologize and be like,
that's exactly what I was about to say.
They could just be like, hey guys, that I was just fucking, that was wrong. You know what I mean? I was horny. That was I was not thinking correctly. That was wrong. I've learned my lesson. I'm never doing that again. I feel embarrassed. I feel bad, and I apologize to everyone. Sorry, guys. And then you give it like a week or two. You go back on stream.
Sure.
You go back on stream, and then you just try to like live it. You know, put it in the past. And I feel like he's an example of just doing too much, bruh.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. As soon as you explained everything, I was like, you could have just left it as at an apology. Like, you didn't have to go above and beyond and like, I'm donating to the. Like, you just look even weirder now. Like,
you didn't even see the clip though. The clip in which he announces that he donated the 60K. It sounds like it just sounds like he knows. Like he's already seen so many other people do this. Like he's like, oh, I have to donate money to an organization.
That's the thing. It's like, okay, you're donating money, but do you know what your money's gonna do for it at all? Like,
no, he just knows that like, oh,
it's gonna look good.
It's like this like political or like this like corporate thing to do, where if you do something wrong, right, and then 5 years in the future, if someone tries to call you out on it, they're like, Yuri, you did that thing 5 years ago. I'll be like, hey man, I donated 100K to these organizations. I went to these classes. I went blah blah blah, and then now I'm cured. You know what I mean? Like, if you just say, hey man, I apologize or learned my lesson, it's not as strong as saying I've done all these things in the past, you know what I mean, and now I'm completely covered in it. So it's like, I feel like he's doing this like corporate thing of trying to, you know, make it less bad, but I feel like to most people it just seems like you're doing too much. And then not only that, but he's helping an organization take down deep fake porn, so he's gonna watch more deep fake porn. How is he gonna take it down without seeing more thumbnails, seeing more little gifs, seeing more images, seeing more videos? I'm not sure how involved he's going to be, maybe just giving them money, but someone in this company has to be watching this stuff. Someone actually has to be going through, looking at a video saying, this is Pokimane deep faked. Yeah, this is definitely not her. Delete. Flag. You know what I mean? Someone's watching this shit. So now the dude who has an addiction to the shit apparently is now in charge of it. It's kind of funny. I don't know. I feel like I think
that guy's just weird.
Yeah, I feel like
needs to take a little break from the internet.
You have to just like, I feel like in that situation, I know I've never been in that like situation like that, so it's like hard to speak from not having that experience, but like I would just take the L. I would just be like, dude, guys, I'm sorry. That's a side of me that I thought never would be out there. I apologize. That was weird. I'm gonna take a break from streaming, you know what I mean, so I can get my mind together, and then I'll be back or whatever. And then like a month later, you just come back to stream, and then anytime you see that in your comment section, you just ignore it. You're just like, bro, I already talked about this. I'm not trying to talk about this again, and that's it. And now he's done doing too much. I feel like. I wonder how his wife feels about this.
Probably embarrassed as fuck.
Yeah, probably. I wonder if that was his wife or it was some girl sitting next to him during that whole thing.
I thought they were saying that was his girl.
Yeah, right? I feel like I heard someone else say that was his girl for sure, too. But anyways, that's my whole opinion on the Aatrox situation. I just feel like, yeah, he's doing too much. He should chill. Well, it's already too late. He's already doing it. He completely stopped streaming on Twitch and YouTube, and now he's streaming on... Well, he got kicked off Twitch, apparently. He could stream on YouTube, but he's streaming on some weird alternative platform. Just stream on YouTube. Make another Twitch account. I don't know. It's like, why, if you're gonna take this stand and be like, I'm not going back to that platform, but you're still gonna stream, might as well stream on a platform that's easiest to find you. I don't know. And also the place he was streaming, like, his shit was like effing. It was not even that good.
Oh my god.
But anyway, that was it. That was that. The other thing I want to kind of touch on, I feel like I was telling Rylee about this, and Riley's like, I don't know, like I don't really care too much, but I feel like it's big news right now because it's so weird to see this happening. Moist Critical and Sneako are beefing. That's not that crazy to see. You know, Sneako's beefing with a lot of people, but it's the update to their beef that's kind of insane. Is they're basically going in a gun flashing contest with another, showing each other whose guns are bigger.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
I don't really understand how it started or why was he...
So it started because apparently Sneako was on stream, and for some reason, like, either his chat brought it up or he brought it up. For some reason, he brought up Moist Critical and Moist Critical's girlfriend, and he basically was like pulling up images of Moist Critical's girlfriend, saying this. Like, saying she's average or she's not even hot, like he could do way better or some shit like that. And then Moist Critical was like, oh, you just attacked my girlfriend for no reason, like, let me make fun of you. And then he just made fun of Sneako in the easiest way possible, is for anyone that, you know, lets their girlfriend get fucked by strange random men. You can call it whatever you want to call it, but that's fucking weird. So he just made fun of Sneako for that. That's like the easiest lowball hit. And he said a couple other things. Then Sneako got super mad about that, and like he just started going double down, attacking Moist Critical, and it just kept snowballing, I guess. And there's so much other shit that happened, guys. It's like I don't want to get too far into it, but basically the main update here is that Sneako was on stream, I think on, I don't know, Rumble or one of those other accounts, and he was like, "Oh, Moist Critical, where you at? Like in Florida or whatever it is." He's like, I'm gonna pull up, and he was like dangling a gun and like showing a gun around, like flashing it and dancing. And then he was like, at one point he said like, "Oh, stop." He's like, "I'm not gonna look at your clips, look at my clips." And he was like showing 2 gun magazines, not clips apparently. He's showing 2 gun magazines and or mags. And then Moist Critical basically did a response where he's like, "You fucking idiot! Those aren't even clips. These are mags. These aren't clips." And he showed like a crazy customized fucking assault rifle.
Yeah, I was like low key shocked. Like, he was like just pulling out the big ass guns and shit. I mean, like that is kind of crazy because that video almost has like 10 million views.
Moist Criticals? Oh shit! Oh yeah, it did kind of go because no one expected that. Because Moist Critical has that like vibe of he'll debate and argue with you.
But is that allowed on YouTube?
That's my whole question. Is I feel like Moist Critical is educated enough in the behind the scenes of YouTube shit that he knows how to dance on that fine line.
It's educational.
Maybe it's educational, or he didn't monetize it, or I don't know what he did, but I feel like technically, like me showing a gun like this, if I just had a gun and I was waving it around, it would really not do too good. It's like kind of bad for the channel, but he just did it for like a couple seconds. But either way, like the whole thing is just kind of insane. It just looks like a whole like gun battle, or like who has the better gun. Obviously, Moist Critical does. He has way more money.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like Sneako.
Oh, also the other.
So I mean, like.
The other thing is,
and like the other guy's videos, like I always tell Yuri, like I'm not into.
Oh, Moist Critical.
So it's just
he's super boring to you.
Both of them are just boring to me.
I forgot one other like main detail though is Sneako was like telling Moist Critical like, "Let's meet up, I'll fight you, let's fight, blah blah." And then Moist Critical was like, "Bruh, Brandon Buckingham has been calling you out for a fight the past year, and you haven't said anything about it." Or he basically said no. He's like, "Why are you trying to fight me?" He's like, "Fight Brandon Buckingham, the dude who actually wants to fight you." And I was like, that is, a valid point right there. You can't go on the internet saying, fight me, pussy, when like there's another dude who's been asking you to fight him.
Sneako's just an internet troll. That's all he is.
It's funny. He says
he's just a shit talker.
He seems like an internet troll, but his whole thing is like he's like, "I hate the internet. I hate these internet trolls. They don't know what it means to be a man. Like you got to pull up or shut up."
I got troll vibes when he came in the office.
One thing about being a man, for sure, or like I guess fucking what's the like not red pilled, but like alpha male shit that he always tries to promote is like, you got to be able to take an L, Like, what they say is, like, in certain fighting situations, it's better to lose a fight than not fight at all, right? And in Sneako's situation, he basically went home and went on stream and was like, "Hey, I'm not going to fight Brandon Buckingham." He's like, I don't want to risk losing. And that's basically what he said. So it's kind of like, this is where the Sneako's been getting called out a lot recently for being hypocritical, where he, like, pushes this alpha maleness. He's like, "You gotta be alpha male. You gotta be, the strongest guy in the room, or the, like most intellectual guy in the room," and then he does shit like this. It's kind of funny.
Well,
he's getting called out by a lot of people. Like a lot of videos are just like Sneako's losing his mind. He took another L or some shit like that.
Speaking of getting called out, Bluefase called out Chrisean for being dirty and showed all their laundry and like was basically saying like she doesn't do the laundry and shit. And they were like going on this whole like back and forth thing because he was like in Dubai and stuff for a while, and they were like fighting on Twitter and stuff, and people were like, "Why don't Bluefase and Chrisean just text each other?" Like all they would do is like subtweet each other.
Yeah, there was a lot of beef going on between
them. And then I think they got back together like 2 days ago, and I saw she was live, so I clicked on the live, and she was like folding all the clothes, and she's like, "Why you laughing?" Like talking to him. So yeah, she went on live to like make sure everybody knew she was doing the laundry and cleaning up. How do you feel about that?
Number one is I feel Bluefase with the laundry shit.
Shut up.
It's like
I am not like that.
It's like,
you are
bruh,
crazy.
you're chilling all week doing all these different crazy things. You can't.
I'm chilling.
You can't just do this laundry real quick. No, I'm joking. I'm fucking around.
I get your laundry done.
I'm not okay. I'm saying I feel him non-perspective like that. You do that. I'm just saying that I feel him in the idea that like, bruh, it's like you know how I am. Like people think I'm some slobby type person. I like to be incredibly neat. You know what I mean? Like I like
weird.
I like
There's
to be incredibly neat. I like to keep things super clean. I like to deep clean everything.
But not himself.
What do you mean? Oh my god. But I like to keep everything clean. I like to deep clean everything. And bro, the idea of being with someone where you have a washer dryer in the house. You're millionaires.
Just hire someone.
You're million. You could hire someone, or even not even that, but like you're millionaires, bro. Getting detergent, getting all that stuff is just it's pennies to you. To like literally go take your laundry, throw it in your washer dryer that's like right there, press start, and then come back and then go smoke a blunt, chill, come back 40 minutes later, and then fold your laundry. Like it's not even that hard, dude.
Exactly.
But then also,
so why don't you do it?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I help you with laundry all the time.
No, you do not.
What happened last night? What happened last night?
That was for the first time in forever.
No, it was not the first time forever.
How many times do I do it by myself?
Because I'm busy doing other things for the house.
But you could do it throughout the week.
No, I can't. I can't do it throughout the week. I'm glad you bring that up, actually.
You could wake up early and do it.
No, my God, dude. I'm doing so many other things. You understand this, right?
Okay.
No, you're going to piss me off because it's not oh, yeah. No, I do. I'm working on our behind the scenes on our channel that I always ask you to help with, and you don't ever want to help with anything behind the scenes. The biggest bro shit. It's like I do a lot of shit that keeps me up all night, and I wake up like at 11, 12.
But no accountability.
What do you mean no accountability? No, it's like, and also you always do this thing where you're like, you're at home, like, why can't you do anything? It's like, I'm at home doing shit, dude. I'm not at home just twiddling my thumbs, like, waiting for Rylee to come home. I'm at home, like, doing stuff, thinking of stream ideas on stream or doing random shit.
Thinking of stream ideas.
Yes, that's, you need time to do this, right?
That's true.
You don't just come up with an idea like that. You need, like, sometimes, like, 20 minutes to ponder and be like, okay, that's how I'm going to do this, and then how about that?
You're right.
No, you don't appreciate me.
Shut up.
You don't. Speaking of time and my weekly schedule, though, I have finally updated my Instagram bio, which I haven't done forever. I've realized in this point, in this day and age, it's very important for you to update your Instagram bio with your whatever you do, you know what I mean, like as for content wise. And I've never done that, so I officially updated my Instagram bio, and also gave me perspective on my stream schedule, guys, from now on. And I'll lay it out right now for you guys. So basically, guys, every week we will have 3 unique stream ideas, and those will be on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. So every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, I will think of some sort of unique stream idea to do, you know what I mean, like I don't know, like a bunch of random ideas like we've seen on the channel before, basically, right? Harmonious Hour is on Wednesdays. I'm really going to try to hold myself to this Harmonious Hour Wednesdays thing, and at this point, I was really trying to like shoot for the stars and just get like, really, really, popular people basically to come on, and shout out to the people that did come on, but I don't have the largest audience. I don't have the largest channel, so it's hard to get some people on. So at this point, I'm just gonna hit up anyone that I genuinely find interested in, try and find interest in, you know what I mean, like on social media or YouTube or whatever it is. It's like I'm just gonna have anyone, and I know there's gonna be people who are like, who is this person? Why are you interviewing this person? It's like, it's because I have a genuine, honest like interest in them. I think honestly, it's like one of my best podcasts, or one of my best Harmonious Hour podcasts I've ever done was with Produced by Turtles, and not because of anything I did. I feel like, a lot of you guys probably don't know who he is, or, I've never heard of him. But if you guys listen to that podcast, if you guys haven't already, check out Harmonious Hour with Produced by Turtles. Dude, he has like one of the most interesting stories ever. Like his motivation, his drive, like everything he's gone through and he's going through right now. It's a very good podcast. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, and I would have never got, and I've known this dude for so long, I would have never got that story out of him if I didn't sit down with him and talk with him. And there was also more shit that you could have talked about. We just didn't have enough time.
Exactly.
So so Harmonious Hours every Wednesdays. If I can't find a guest for Harmonious Hour on Wednesday, I'm just gonna do a unique stream idea that day as well. So it'll be like 4 unique stream ideas. Reconnected every Thursday at 6 p.m. Here's the thing with Reconnected, guys, is it's far away and it takes me a while to get there. By the time I get there, that office is being used throughout the week. So, you know, I gotta clean up, get the wires all together, get everything done, you know, like set up. And basically by the time it's 6 p.m., like I don't even have time to stream. I've noticed this like trend. Like every time I want to do a pre-stream on Thursdays, I can't because I have to go all the way to downtown LA basically, and then like, you know, do all these other things. So basically every Thursday I'm not going to stream on my channel. I'm only going to stream on the Biggest Bros Entertainment channel to do Reconnected, and then the Reconnected after show, and then Tent Talks every Sunday at 6 p.m., which only leaves Saturdays for me to chill or for us to hang out. So basically every day out of the week is filled up with stuff to do. You see?
Now
What do you mean?
Kidding.
Oh no,
I'm
you're
joking.
not.
Yeah, I am.
You're unappreciative of my hard work.
You're unappreciative. You said I don't do shit.
No, when did I say that?
You said I don't clean.
I say you don't clean good. I'm joking.
And you just think of ideas all day.
Oh wow. I'm joking, dude. Jesus.
So.
Either way, with the Bluefase Chrisean thing, bro, if I was Bluefase, I'd be so pissed if I saw the laundry room like that. And
that was pretty
and
wild.
also like the fact that Bluefase said that it's been like a month. He's like, bro, it's been like a month and it's been like this. I'd be like, dude, in a month you can't do any. Is she just buying new clothes? Like, cause she doesn't want to do laundry.
Probably.
It's probably cheaper, like you're saying, just to hire someone to do the damn laundry. Hey, man, I'll give you 100. Actually, you can drop your clothes off at laundry places, guys. There's a lot of laundry places in Los Angeles where you can literally just take your clothes to them. Be like, hey man, how much is it gonna cost to wash all these? It's usually by a weight basis. They'll weigh your bags, and they'll be like, oh, 50 pounds of clothes. You know, after a month of not washing your clothes, $300, and you're like, okay, here you go. Boom.
There you go, done.
Clothes are washed
And folded.
and and they fold them,
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
and then you just pick up your clothes. Literally like a couple hours later. You know, you're paying a little bit of a premium. We've never done this, but like you're paying a little bit of a premium, but you're getting your clothes done for you, and I'm sure she could have done that as well. I don't know. That seemed like a crazy story. Poor Bluefase. How are they back?
Poor Bluefase. No.
How are they back together after all
It's not poor Bluefase.
shaming? Like he literally said that like
Because
you got fucked by
I'm
10
not-
random guys. I don't know whose kid that could be, and all this like they said
I wish
crazy.
she would just leave him.
She?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's too crazy. He's too toxic for her.
Rylee watches. What do you watch?
Baddies.
And Rylee has fallen in love with Chrisean Rock. And guys,
Stop. You always drag shit out. I said I love her on the show. She's funny and cool on the show.
I just said you have
I'm
fallen
not
in love with
fallen in
Chrisean Rock,
love.
and then you just said I love
love
Chrisean
her
Rock.
on the show.
What is the difference there?
I love her on the show, but when I see her shit off the show, when
Okay.
they're doing shit together, I was adding.
Okay.
That's
Well-
like a different person. But I'm saying on the show, she's chill.
Well, you're saying you get like a different perspective on
Hell
her.
yeah,
in
I
the
think
show.
she's different around girls or like when she's just not around him. Like she's so funny and cool.
You think he's like making her worse?
But I do think she was different in the first season she was on Baddies.
I really have to go pee. Can I be back in a second while you continue talking
Sure.
about this?
But now she's like a little different, but I think it's because like all the fame now. It's probably crazy. And they be drinking too much, dude. It's so bad. Like I thought Yuriy and I drank a lot. That shit was crazy. I feel bad for her though. I think he's a manipulative. Rylee, little crybaby. She's so insecure around him. Yeah. Well, he cheats on her all the time too, so. Rylee, you drink too much. Hell no, I cut back a lot. I really don't drink like that. We haven't even been drinking hard alcohol at all. Poor Bluefase.
There's hella water on the floor. My socks got wet.
Boo-hoo.
Yeah, that's the worst shit ever. Why is there so much water on the floor?
I don't know. God, dude.
What?
Why don't you start with that?
You know what?
There's so much water on the floor. My socks are wet.
You know
okay.
what?
Why is there so much? You should have just started. Like, why is there so much water on the floor?
I'm gonna have to throw my socks in my nothing personal laundry bag over here.
Throw it in the prescription bag.
Huge shout out to Blasey for hooking it up with one of these. I really, really wanted one of these. This is like one of those prescription
giant
baggies.
Bottle of lean.
Yeah, it's a gallon of lean, guys. I'll be good for a year. But basically, it's a giant prescription bag, and it's meant to be a laundry bag. Or we actually have a bunch of, not laundry, but a bunch of clothes we want to give away that's sitting in this bag right now. But huge shout out to Blasey. If you guys want one of these, I think they might be sold out, or they might still be available. Nothingpersonalshop.com, I believe. But I just want to give
send this to Bluefase and Chrisean.
Huge shout out to them. Why?
Laundry.
No, I want mine. Hell no. I'm keeping mine. But yeah, shout out to Blasey for hooking up with that. I really wanted one of them. Wanted one of them because they seem really cool. It's like a nice display piece.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah. All right, also, before we move on with the topics, I wanted to open up our package that we got from our open P.O. box. I still haven't. I know I told people last time to not send stuff because I'm trying to change the P.O. box address, but I keep just not doing it. Like, I'm just too busy, basically. Like, I just need to. I think I could do it all online. I just need to do it online, but at this point. But regardless, guys, I'm going to go to, even if I do change P.O. boxes like this week, I will still go to both P.O. boxes and talk to the people there and make sure I'm getting all the packages regardless, because they will still hold them for like a couple days before they send them back. But either way, if anyone wants to send Rylee and I anything, if the clothing to react to, a nice letter of any sorts, maybe a poem or some shit like that, our P.O. box address is in the description. P.O. box 3183 North Hollywood 91609. And today, we have a package from Drowsy Boy Night Guy. So let's check this out.
Drowsy Boy
Night Guy. There's a note in here. It says, "For the biggest bro Yuri, tell the squad their pack is coming soon. Peace and love, Intangible." Shout out to Intangible, bro. Thank you so much, man. Let's go. And also, the rest of Biggest Bros, guys, your package is on the way apparently as well. Let me make sure I got everything out of here, because sometimes there's like little stickers and shit that I miss out on by not looking too deeply. And here we have a t-shirt. Whoa. I think I recognize who this is. Is this a sticker or just like a card of some sort? Wait, hold on, let me open this up.
Who is she?
Don't worry.
Who is she?
Don't worry.
Who the fuck is she?
It says handle with care, Intangible.
Kiki's delivery service?
No.
Who is that?
I think I was confused. I thought it was is it one of the girls from fucking Akira? It kind of looks like one of the girls from Akira.
She has a beetle.
Or it looks like a
That's
fly.
cute, though.
She's like holding a fly.
Oh yeah, fly.
It says handle with care. This is a really fire shirt. Shout out to Intangible. I think they've given me stuff before and I really liked it as well. This is really cool, dude. This is a really fire design. I'm definitely wearing this.
I like the colors.
I'm gonna wear this for the next episode of Reconnected, dude. I got
I
you, dude.
like it a lot.
This upcoming Thursday. Huge shout out to Intangible. I believe that's their Instagram and everything else as well. Thank you, man. Thank you once again for hooking me up with some stuff. What is the story you added right here?
So, apparently, Ashanti, the famous singer, she spotted
My
these.
queen.
Yeah, my queen. I love her so much. These flying lights in Sacramento in the sky. Did you see that?
I saw. I think I saw.
What do you think that is? Wait,
hold on.
go to the next thing.
Yeah, it's over here. So this is the video.
That shit is weird.
Jeez.
I wish you could see it better on the screen.
Yeah, right. So if you guys can't see, it's like 6 or 7 flying lights.
It looks like
in one
rockets
direction.
almost.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, it kind of looks like rockets or some shit like that. But here's the thing: is I saw this clip the other day where I think it might have been on Joe Rogan, or it was like some clip from a podcast where they were talking about, or might have been from Andrew Schultz's podcast, where they were talking about this map of America, and it shows you like all the places that a comet has hit America in since 1994, and like this map has like thousands of impacts. It just has so many impacts, and like this map was just of America, and the dudes were saying like this is only since 1994. They're like, if you go back, this since they started like keeping track of this shit. But he's saying that like if you just go off that average of since 1994, how many times we've got hit, go back throughout the years, he's like, bro, we're all day every day just getting hit by asteroids and meteors and all this shit that we don't notice. A lot of us are inside buildings, we're inside work, you know what I mean? Like we're not looking at the skies all day every day like we used to when we were fucking living off the land. So
this is weird though, how
I feel
close
like
together they are.
Well, here's the thing is when comets enter the atmosphere, they break up into a bunch of little pieces, you know what I mean? So like you would see I'm not sure if it's exactly like that, but you would see something similar to that if like a big piece hit the atmosphere and then it broke up into a bunch of other smaller pieces and they burn up in the atmosphere. It would look something like that. But also I'm reminded of not too long ago I was like skating in downtown LA and we saw the huge blue trail in the sky and everyone was tripping out. And I remember I was like doing a skate vlog that day, and like everyone, like literally everyone in Low Tokyo was like looking at the sky like it was an alien or some shit. And me and my homie Johnny, we ran onto some roof that was nearby, and we were like trying to like take pictures of it or film it. And hella people ran onto the roof too. I'm telling you, like everyone was staring at it like it was like some crazy shit going on. And I thought like, bro, this is some UFO stuff, blah blah. I went home later that day, and it was a launch test that like SpaceX was doing, Elon Musk's company. And for some reason, their rocket left like a blue trail behind it, But like, yeah, there was like an explanation for why it looked like that. But like me and everyone else, we all for sure thought it was like some alien shit.
Thanks.
I was trying to flip it.
Oh my God.
So that's why like when I see stuff like this that Ashanti posted, my immediate thought is not UFO. My immediate thought is like
I wasn't thinking
asteroids. Also here's the other thing is like we have so much space junk in the atmosphere or like in space that also periodically falls towards the Earth. And some of it, bursts into pieces and burns up. A lot of it just burns up in the atmosphere. Some of the stuff hits the floor. So I don't know. It's really hard to tell. I'm not like, I have no clue. And here's the thing is like, I actually genuinely do believe in aliens and extraterrestrials and all this other stuff. But whenever I see videos like this, like I immediately like go towards it not being UFOs and extraterrestrials, because the number one thing that always comes to mind, and always people always say this, is like, dude, the closest place, like scientists look around at other planets and other solar systems near us, and they try to find other environments that are similar to Earth to see if like they could have life as well. And the closest place is like so fucking far away, like that the idea of them having life and being able to travel to us, we're not just gonna see them, in the sky. Like if they're gonna come to us, they're probably gonna be either incredibly discreet or we're just gonna die, they're just gonna kill everyone or take over the planet or make us into workers or some shit like that. I don't know. But it's like whenever I think about aliens visiting Earth, I'm like, bro, it's gonna be something we've never even thought of. You can't even imagine it. And that's the other thing is scientists are looking at other planets that are similar to Earth, right? But we've seen just on planet Earth itself that like life can survive almost anywhere. There's like in Yellowstone, they have these like boiling water geysers, and it's not just boiling water, it's like a super acidic too. It like burns your skin and shit. And they found bacteria that lives in that as well. I think they even found bacteria that lives like in on the ocean floor. There's like lava that comes up out of the ocean floor. There's bacteria that lives on that like fucking boiling hot lava or right next to the lava and shit. So it's like our idea of like where things can survive is like based on us. There could be something that fucking grew up in space that we can't even understand, Yeah. Something that's born in space that doesn't even have to breathe oxygen, and for some reason it could survive. I don't know. I bet you it's so trippy.
Yeah, I don't know.
But also,
I think you're right. I don't think it would. I think it's gonna be something we never expected, or I think it might not even be as crazy as we think.
Oh my God, really? Mm-hmm. It's just another person. Because that's the other thing as well, is like I've seen other like fan fiction theories where they say that like we kind of have like the optimal. There's adjustments that can be made to the human body, but like we kind of have like the optimal thing going on here, where if there was to be life on another planet, it would probably do something like us, because it's like you got to be able to hold things, you got to be able to see things, smell things, all the, you know, walk around and all the shit. So I don't know, but I like having these conversations because it's all speculation, but it's interesting and shit. But then also there's this old saying that I feel like, you know, it always kind of, you could apply it to so many things where I forgot where the saying comes from, as above so below. Have you heard that before?
Yeah, you told me about it.
And there's like hella examples of it, you know what I mean? Like if you look at solar systems and like how it looks, you know, like how at least how it looks to us on images and like CGI images, and then you look at CGI images of atoms and how they work with the electrons and all that stuff, it kind of looks similar, you know what I mean? It probably doesn't look exactly similar if you're able to actually see it, but it's like that idea of like as above so below. So it's like, I would think that if there are some other aliens out there, they're probably dealing with similar issues too.
Yeah.
Health, not wanting to die, relationships, I don't know.
I feel like it'll be chill. Because I feel like we wouldn't be like that, right? I would hope
Hell
not.
no.
I would hope we wouldn't
Have you seen
terrorize another planet.
Have you seen the history of human beings? We're terrorizing ourselves right now. You know what's crazy is I forgot who I was gonna.
You really think that if an astronaut went on another planet, he'd be like, "Fuck y'all"?
We would probably enslave them and like use them for like cheap
No!
labor. This is happening right now in the world. Like, look at the Congo. It's like I saw this dude post this thing the other day where he was like talking about how he's like, oh man, all Teslas are coming from like slave labor in the Congo. And I saw that post and I was gonna add repost and be like, dude, it's not just Teslas. It's anything that has a I think like a lithium ion battery, which is basically cell phones, fucking. Basically 99% of the electronics we use all have these batteries that come from these materials that are sourced from like, you know, places like the Congo. And like if you I'm not sure how much you know about this, but like, dude, they literally have children out there who are working fucking like trying to find rocks in the dirt. They have mothers out there holding babies, fucking pickaxing dirt, trying to find like pieces of cobalt and shit like that. It's like, dude, that's happening right now just so that we can enjoy our phones. You know what I mean? Like basically basically quote unquote slave labor is happening right now, and we're all taking advantage of it. And you know, it's like I would not be surprised if we found alien life forms if we would try to take advantage of them as well.
I would hope we would be smarter than that.
You would hope so.
You never know how powerful they could be, so why would you go like hella aggressively?
That's what you would think, but look at our government. It's nothing they do is like for the greater good. Everything they do
I get that. I'm talking about trying to be allies or something, you know. You probably don't want to fucking get killed by aliens.
If the aliens come, I want you to talk to them.
Yeah, I'll be sweet.
Please.
Hey.
I'm Rylee.
So
come on, Tent Talks.
Come here. We'll keep it chill.
Oh my god. They're gonna ask you to twerk or some shit.
The aliens are gonna ask me to twerk.
If the aliens told you like, hey, we're gonna kill everyone on Earth, or you twerk
Shake
for us.
that ass.
You shaking it?
Are you letting me for the Earth?
Oh, you have to ask my permission?
Yeah.
No, what if I'm not there? I'm in a dungeon somewhere. They have me entrapped in a dungeon, surrounded by octopuses.
And they're like, if you want to save your husband, you have to twerk. Yep, you gotta twerk.
Oh,
not on anybody.
Hell no. Wow. What if?
We gotta save the world. We can't be selfish like Harry Potter.
Okay, what if it was the other way around and like and you were in the dungeon and some alien lady was like, she wants me to be her male stripper and like flail my, you know, elephant trunk in her face.
I said I'm not touching or going near anybody.
And what if I told you like,
be on a platform and shake your shit.
But how would you feel if I saved you for the dungeon? I was like, babe, come here, I got you. Like I saved you. You're like, how'd you do it?
That's fine. You saved me.
I'd be like, babe, 3 alien girls and a striptease.
Oh god, I don't want to think about that.
Would you just like accept me not ever telling you if I told you I had to save your life by basically cheating on you with alien women?
You just said twerk. Now you have to
That's
cheat on me.
That's basically cheating.
Okay.
Twerking's not cheating?
If you're twerking on somebody, yeah.
So where you be twerking when I'm not there?
No. I'm saying we're talking about saving the world as an alien.
As an alien?
Or from the aliens.
Okay.
We're talking about that. Not normal life. Jesus Christ. You're saying that you're cheating with aliens. And you're saying that if I twerk in general, cheating with an alien is different than twerking, yeah.
Whoa.
Welcome to Tent Talks.
What if all the aliens look like Ashanti?
Why are you being annoying? Okay.
What if all
so you're calling... Okay.
What if all your aliens look like Jason Momoa?
Why do you think I love Jason Momoa so much? He's hella old.
Because the way you looked at that scene.
Oh, you're fucking stupid. Oh my god.
Really?
Yes.
That was like so long ago.
That was so
and I'm still
long
joking about it.
And I was just watching the show. I didn't do anything.
It was honestly the reason why I still bring it up is the first time Riley and I saw a sex scene together. And it was like a month into our relationship, or actually it was like 5 months, 4 or 5 months into our relationship, and we're just watching Game of Thrones, and then you see Jason Momoa just making it clap, or what's her name, making it clap on Jason Momoa. Daenerys. And I was like, you like what you see.
Shut the fuck up. Like, Daenerys isn't beautiful too, so shut up.
She's not.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
She's alright. Okay, guys.
She's gorgeous.
One important piece of topic that we have to talk about here is...
It was a crazy week.
Yes. Huge shout out to Figgmunity World, guys. Is this their official Instagram?
Shout out. I think so. I believe so.
So I believe, we believe this is their official Instagram, guys. Go, show your support if you haven't already. We just pulled this up now, so this is why I haven't followed yet. But a huge shout out to Figgmunity World. Also, this is the name of their YouTube channel as well, and by they, I'm talking about AD, Duno, T-Rel, Ace Boy Pun, Ace Boy Trey, right? I believe they're all like under the same umbrella as well.
All the Ace Boys, Smack
Heather, as well. Yes, Heather as well. Sorry,
Illa, Ace Girl Cheeks,
aka
Barbie,
Ace Girl Cheeks,
Auntie.
How many people are under this umbrella?
I don't know.
In the thumbnail,
we named them all.
In the YouTube thing, we see Pun, AD, T-Rel, Duno.
Go back to the picture.
No,
count them.
Well, this is the picture of everyone. But I'm saying in the YouTube header.
Oh,
photo,
I think it's just the guys.
It's 5 people.
I think it's just Duno, T-Rel, AD, and Pun, and
but
Smack.
Yes, huge shout out to all of them. And I said this on Reconnected, and since we're talking about it, I guess I'll say it again. I didn't expect this move where we kind of saw.
I don't think anybody really. I mean.
Well, apparently some people already knew about this move apparently happening or some shit like that, but
it was kind of shocking.
We kind of anyone who is watching, keeping up with the content or what's going on right now, kind of saw the writing on the wall that there was going to be some separation happening very soon, and I thought immediately that obviously back on Fig's going to do their thing, community's going to do their thing, everyone's going to do their own thing, and everyone's successful already at this point. And obviously, it makes sense to have everyone under one umbrella, but I didn't think that was going to happen. And when I saw this announcement, I was like, that's really cool. You know what I mean? Because that's going to make everyone,
It's so smart.
It's better for everyone at the end of the day. It's like, it's hard. It's good for everyone to work on their own shit on the side, which they all are going to continue doing, but it's also good to have everyone under the same umbrella.
Yeah, doing just posting on one combined channel.
Exactly.
Doing all the same things that they were doing, but all on one platform, which is going to be easier for people to follow and find.
No, they're still going to do their separate things on their channels.
Oh, okay.
They're going to do
this is just going to be different content.
The Shame on You podcast.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, it's exciting. I'm really happy for all of them.
Well, I'm sure they're going to do the same thing that Biggs Bros Entertainment is doing, which is like we started with Reconnected, and we just announced in this last episode that every Tuesday now we're adding a new streaming slot where we're always going to think of different ideas to do, it could be a bunch of random ideas basically, but we do every Thursday Reconnect at 6 p.m. But now every Tuesday, we haven't exactly confirmed the time yet, but every Tuesday at 2 or 4 o'clock, we're going to go live as well to add another slot of streaming or adding content to the channel throughout the week. And we're planning on, basically throughout the course of the channel, adding more and more stuff to do. You know what I mean? Like more vlogs, more stream ideas, more days out of the week that are filled up with content, content basically. So I'm sure they're going to do the same thing where they're starting with Shame on You, but we'll see more things added in the future.
I'm excited for them. I'm excited to see.
Congratulations to them. And then also, I think they already hit like 30K subscribers or 40K subscribers.
And they almost have 10K on this Instagram too, so.
That's what I'm saying, is like it really makes sense to just have everyone under the same umbrella.
People love them for them, so.
Exactly. And if you guys haven't already, go show some love. I'm sure everyone who's watching this has already subbed to them, but if you haven't already, go subscribe to Figgmunity World. I'm excited to see. Have they announced when their first podcast is coming out? I didn't see.
I did not see that yet. I think T-Rail said that they might go live on Wednesday and talk about everything.
Speaking of going live on Wednesday and T-Rail, tomorrow, Monday, Reconnected is going on back on Fig. And Paulo and I talked about it a little bit. House Phone and Blasey did not reply at all. So I'm after we do this podcast, I'm gonna call House Phone and Blasey and try to confirm with them that they're for sure gonna be there. So because I really want to do this with everyone.
Lola no.
She's chewing she loves chewing plastic.
I know.
But yeah, we're gonna do Back on Fig tomorrow with Reconnected, and then but before Back on Fig, guys, tomorrow I'm finally doing my IRL stream where it's like, dude, I've talked about this so many times where I battle this shit of like having ideas and then and not really knowing if like, oh, is this a good idea or is this not a good idea? And I've been having this issue recently where like I have these ideas and I think they're good and I end up not doing them for whatever reason, and then I think like, oh, this might be kind of lame, or this might be boring, or this might not be that good, and then a couple weeks later I think about it again. I'm like, oh, why didn't I do that idea? That was a really good idea. Or I tell someone about it and they tell me, you should have done that or some shit like that. And recently I've been falling under this mentality of like, dude, if I think of something, I'm just gonna do it, because at this point, if I'm coming up with 3 unique stream ideas a week, every week, it's like I just have to do like almost every idea that I have. You know what I mean? Like I just have to come up with shit and just execute and see what what does well, what doesn't, and just stop doing what doesn't and keep doing what does, and keep thinking of new things. And the reason why I'm saying all this is the idea I have for tomorrow's stream is an IRL stream before the Back on Fig stream, maybe around noon. I want to start. It's going to be basically me going to some sort of area to do magic on the streets. I used to be super into doing magic for about 2-3 years when I was like, I don't know, 13, 14 years old or some shit like that. I was like super young and I really thought magic was cool. And there used to be a magic shop on Hollywood Boulevard, and I used to go there and you could just buy magic tricks there. They would be like, I don't know, like $5, $7, $10. The most expensive ones would be like 25, 30, maybe 50. There would be some really expensive ones, obviously, too. But a lot of the magic tricks are really affordable, and you would just buy them and have to go home and practice. So I accumulated from my youth like a bunch of different magic tricks that I haven't touched since I was a fucking kid, but I still have them in a box that I have downstairs in this like storage spot. So I'm gonna tonight grab the magic tricks, take them out, try to practice at least a couple tonight, but I feel like I might not even be able to practice. I'm just gonna get them out, and then tomorrow I'm gonna hit the streets and try to do some magic on the streets. Here's my plan though, is and like I said, I wish there was like, not wish, but I feel like I could try to like add some more ideas to this, but maybe we'll get there tomorrow. I'll figure it out tomorrow. But one of my main ideas is I want to do this stream, obviously, where I do magic tricks in the street, but I want to find an assistant. So I want to scour the streets and find someone, like talk to people in the streets and be like, hey man, you want to try to make some money? I have all these magic tricks. Be my assistant, and we can do magic tricks on the sidewalk, and get donations or something like that. You can keep everything. But yeah, I want to try to find an assistant, and then I want to go do magic tricks on the street and just see how it goes. And then after that, I'm gonna go back on Fig with the Reconnected group. But either way, that was my whole rant for that. What was this other topic you added here?
Okay, I saw this on the Neighborhood Talk, and I thought this was crazy.
Neighborhood Talk?
Apparently, these Spirit Airlines employees got caught like dumping a man's like belongings into the garbage from his checked-in bag.
Why?
I don't know. It was just like randomly caught, like these it looked like 3 employees just throwing like some random man shit away.
Okay, wait, hold on.
It says pills, keys, and jewelry. And there's like a little video if you want to play it.
Okay, so here's the video. I have a couple theories already. Well, we have to wait. We have to wait for this video to run back. But I have a couple theories already on why they did this. So this is the video right here, guys. We have two people. Looks like, or no, 3 people surrounding a trash can. Oh, is this when they found it?
Yeah, no, this is them throwing the shit away.
Oh, okay. So this is them throwing it away.
This is the CEO, I think, talking about it.
Okay. And what? Like, people are just confused why they would throw it away?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Well, Spirit Airlines fucking sucks.
Oh, yeah.
And this just goes to... I was just putting this because I was just like... God damn, another one.
Yeah.
For Spirit. Another one.
They're just notorious for doing this shit.
Just doing some random ass sketchy shit.
Here's my immediate thoughts with this video is, number one, they could have stolen something from the bag already, right? And dumped everything else just to be like, dude, bag's missing. Don't know where it is. So they could keep that item without, the dude having his bag being like, oh, one item is missing. So they could have done that for that reason. The other reason is it had jewelry, keys, and pills, right? They could have dumped it in the trash can to later grab, you know what I mean? So they dump in the trash can, they put the bag back in the check-in place. The dude grabs his bag, he's like, oh, my stuff is missing. Round up the employees, check their belongings. They check everyone, they're like, hey, we didn't do nothing, we don't have anything on us. And then at closing time when they're going home, they go back to the trash can, pick up their shit, and then they have all the items. So there could have been those two options.
Yeah, I think the second one's probably... That's actually, yeah. Because they could be in charge of like the garbage too.
Exactly, or their homie could be.
They just put that shit aside.
Dude, in places like that, you become friends with everyone.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you see the guy who changes out the trash. You see him every day. You're like, yo, what's up, dude? What's up, Joe? What's up, man? Hey, and then you and Joe have a couple beers one day. You're like, yo, Joe, I'm gonna throw some stuff in the trash tomorrow. Keep that trash bag. Don't throw it away. You know.
And it was in L.A. Right? Is that what it says?
I can't see. No, New Orleans.
Oh my god.
Not LA. But
this is another reason why I will not be taking Spirit Airlines. I do not care how cheap it is. I took it one time to Las Vegas, and like it was a sketchy ass plane ride, even though it was like 45 minutes.
Dude, there's so many videos where like people basically say how like Spirit Airlines has this thing where it seems cheap, but unless you're going there with like, unless you're flying on Spirit Airlines with like just one backpack and you're not trying to eat the whole time, you know what I mean, like, or anything like that, and you probably have a water bottle with you, you're chilling. But if you're trying to fly like most people, where you have like some luggage with you, you might want to bring a snack or some shit like that, it's like, bro, they charge you for everything. They like any money that you save, you end up like losing later on. So it's like there's many videos that expose Spirit. It's not really exposing, because there's so many other companies that use the same method of making money, which is like, it seems so cheap, but then the prices are on the back end.
Exactly.
And that's how Spirit Airlines is. But the problem with Spirit Airlines is, once you get all those back end charges, it's basically the same price as the other airlines, but the service is just fucking shit. It's like they're just terrible.
They do not care.
At one point,
and the seats are trash.
Yeah, the seats are bad. Dude, remember Riley and I were watching this one dude called Jeb?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I forgot.
Jeb Flies or some shit like that.
Jeb something.
But we found this dude on YouTube who literally does airplane ride reviews, where he just takes, like, we've seen videos where this guy literally goes to one place on one airplane, makes a video out of it, takes another airplane to another place, makes a video out of it. He just takes...
do like 3 different airline experiences.
In a day.
In one day.
Yeah, in one day. Like, he just takes flights all day, every day, and all his videos are about airlines and how the flight experiences are. And we were watching one of his videos on Spirit, and it was funny, where it's like, we've seen so many of his videos, and this is the only video where he like came to the airport terminal, and they basically told him like, hey, the airplane staff isn't here yet. They're like running late to work, so we all gotta wait here. And he said they waited like 45 minutes to an hour, and they literally saw the late employees coming through the door, and they went into the door, got ready. It took another 10-20 minutes, and then they were able to board their flight. And then he said that once they landed, they had the same issue again with another Spirit airline thing, where he was basically saying
it's hella unorganized, dude. And it's like, who would fly comfortably knowing how unorganized and like wishy-washy this whole company is.
But you really have to plan ahead, dude, because if I'm taking a 1 hour or 2 hour flight, I'm probably just still gonna take Spirit if it's way cheaper, right?
If it's to like the Bay or to Vegas, I guess. But no, you could find Southwest flights the same price. But if not cheaper.
I was gonna say, if you find something like similar for the same, like, you know, $10-20 more expensive, just get that. But if I'm taking a 5-hour flight, there's
no.
Yeah, there's no way.
No way in hell I'm taking that
those
shit.
seats of just like, and it sounds, bruh, there's no way you could even use the argument of like, oh, so privileged, can't even sit in the thing. It's like, bro, no, like everyone who's taking an airplane like can agree with the same shit, that those seats are so fucking tiny and small and uncomfortable, and Spirit takes it to another level where they're like we're using the minimum possible on everything. Everything is the minimum.
It was the most uncomfortable seat I've ever been in.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Southwest all the way.
The first time I flew Rylee out, I flew her on a Spirit.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Okay, you forgot. You remember.
I thought I only took it to Vegas, but I did forget. I did forget.
No, you remembered.
But now I remember.
I sent Rylee on a Spirit flight.
Because you didn't know, but the next time I was like, let's do Southwest.
I think it was 2 times I sent you on Spirit.
No.
It was just once?
The next time I went Southwest.
Guys, I've never, at this point, I still have like, I think it was the only time I ever purchased a plane ticket by myself, but I've never had to purchase a plane ticket. I wanted to fly Rylee out when we were first talking, right? And I 100% could not afford it. I was like putting myself in debt trying to get her this ticket. And I got her, and I was looking at plane flights, right? And I see like, oh, you know, I don't forget what the prices were, but let's just say, for example, like I saw like, oh, $500, $400, $300, oh, $200. Oh, wow, good. Let me get the $200 one. I sent Rylee on the $200 flight. I didn't realize that, like, number one, the times were inconvenient. I was like picking you up like at midnight or some shit like that. And then also number 2 is once you landed and, you know, we got home, you were telling me like, I forgot how we got into the conversation, but you're like, babe,
I was like,
Spirit Airline is the.
Yeah, I was like, don't ever do Spirit again. Like, that is the worst. I didn't want to say.
Ass.
No, I even remember, I was like, I didn't want to say anything because you, like, obviously bought it, but I looked at the prices and we're going Southwest next time.
No, it would. No, okay, so I don't want to make Rylee look crazy because you didn't just land and go, like, I can't believe you flew me on Spirit. It was a thing where we were, like, talking or watching YouTube videos. No, and we saw something about Spirit being cheap and ratchet, and then you were like, yeah, babe. Like,
I'm pretty sure I told you, like, next time I want to do. I told you because I made you buy the Southwest ticket. Because I was like, no. Like,
made you?
Well, when you bought me the next ticket.
I only bought you, like, 2 tickets, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
And then one of them you bought.
One of them I drove.
No, but one of them you flew yourself out.
Did I?
Or did you just drive
I think
instead?
I just drove.
Oh, okay. Real player shit.
Yeah. And then the next time you came out, and then I came back with you, and I stayed.
Oh, yes. Well, we need to write a book about this so I can remember and not forget.
I know. I should have wrote a journal.
Either way, Spirit Airlines, don't fuck with them. Don't trust them. They'll lose your shit. Here's this random little...
I knew you were going to put this.
How?
I know you.
Why didn't you add it then?
Because I knew you were going to put this.
Okay, so here's one topic I saw that... No Jumper had posted this, where it basically says the Philippines, a tropical island nation in the Pacific, will now require by law all graduating students from elementary school to college plant 10 trees each before they graduate. Graduate what? High school, elementary, or middle school, or all, you know, every time you graduate at all.
Maybe graduate
every year.
The whole shebang.
Yeah. The bill is called the Graduation Legacy for the Environment Act, was approved in the House, is now sent to the Philippine Senate for action. Proponents of the law see this as an opportunity for the Philippines youth to tackle climate change and build a greener environment for their generation. Honestly, I think that this is incredible. I think this is really good. Not because I'm on some woke hippy dippy, like, oh yes, we need trees, you know, green everything, you know, green life, all that stuff. It's like, no, dude, one thing that I feel like a lot of people, or at least school, didn't really fucking teach me. I kind of came across this way of thinking myself through my parents and, like, you know, my culture and, like, just, you know, things on the internet I've seen. But I feel like in school they never teach you the importance of like your culture as a human being and your history as a human being. You know what I mean? Like, bro, we have lived for, how many millions or hundreds of thousands of years have we been here before Rylee and I or all of us are sitting here at this point right now? You know what I mean? Like, so many people have had sex, have been killed, have been, so many things have had happened for us to get to this point right now. You know what I mean? Like, we have so many fucking ancestors and all that shit. And the one thing that I feel like people forget is like, dude, we've been alive for a long time, and the one thing that a lot of communities that like live off the land and all that stuff is like, dude, they like almost are like as one with nature. Remember that video we were watching about those people that live off the land? It's like, dude, everything they do is they go to the river for this, they get their food from there, they sleep right there. It's like everything, they don't even have like a house. They all use nature and some sort of, they take advantage of nature. They're so educated in all the plants around them, all the geography, everything that's going on around. They know everything already, and they use it to their advantage, basically, as like free tools, free materials all around you, and they're chilling. You know what I mean? It seems like they're thriving. If it wasn't for a civilization around them causing deforestation, they'd be thriving at this point. And I feel like people forget this shit. We forget about the fact that we've been eating raw foods for thousands of years. We've been not taking showers on a daily basis for thousands of years.
Next subject.
There's so many things we've been doing for hundreds of thousands of years that kept us alive, and it was perfectly fine, and now we're trying to switch it up all of a sudden, right? And I feel like our connection with nature is definitely being forgotten and not being emphasized enough, especially in Los Angeles.
I think so too. That's why I hate living in the city.
I never got a garden class. I never got any type of,
Me either.
or, like anything to do with plants at all. I never got shit like that. Herbology. I was gonna say it, but that's, I don't think it's. Is that a Harry Potter term only? It might be, but I think it's important to show kids our connection with nature, how nature works. You know what I mean? The cycle of life. It's like there's so many things you could learn from nature, and I feel like we don't focus on it at all, at least here in LA.
Photosynthesis.
So I think this is really cool.
Herbology.
You're gonna look it up. Looking stuff up during the podcast is bad podcasting.
It is. How? We don't have a.
Because it's just.
I was just
awkward silence for a second.
It's not.
Wait, so is it a real thing?
Yeah, the study of herbs.
Oh wow, okay. That's what I'm saying. I had never had no herbology or any of that stuff. I feel like it would have been really cool. And
Me
it's
too.
like humans have been around nature and living amongst nature our whole fucking existence since the very beginning. It's like us just living in these apartments and having a little potted plants, thinking like we're woke and we're one with nature. Is like, that's not enough. It's like we have to dig a little bit deeper and learn a little bit more.
I want to go to the Philippines so bad.
Why?
Because it's just so beautiful out there.
We can't even sleep in the same room.
Really?
Is that the Philippines or is that somewhere else?
No, I thought that was somewhere else.
Okay. It was the one place you said it's really beautiful out there. Fuck, I forgot the name of it. God damn it.
I know, I forgot. Another place I really want to go
to. But Philippines, weed is hella illegal.
Damn.
They'll kill you.
Dude, so you're not down to travel if we can't smoke?
Nope.
Damn.
That's my religion.
You could find some weed out there.
I identify as a weed smoker. Not in the dude. I've talked about this before. Where in the Philippines they literally murder potheads.
Damn. So we're never going.
I would be down to go. I'm joking. Like I would be down to not smoke weed to travel.
So mean,
but I'm just saying that like, dude, there's like stories and proof that they literally kill homeless people on the street. They kill drug addicts on the street. They just kill people who sell drugs or use drugs. Like they have a no tolerance for that shit at all. Their president, I forgot the president's name. He's insane, dude. There's this old clip of him where it was like before Christmas, and he said it was like a public statement announcement to all of his citizens. He's like, "Hey guys, Christmas is coming up, and every time before the holidays, theft always rises because people need money for the holidays, all this stuff." He's like, "Let's just say this. Anyone who gets caught, stealing anything this holiday season, you're not going to see your family ever again." And he like said something like amongst the line that like, "We're going to kill you if you get caught stealing this Christmas season."
Jesus Christ.
Or this holiday season, sorry. It's like, bro, I hope I'm not getting
Thailand. We could go to Thailand. They give you one weed with your meal.
One weed?
I told you that's what my friend would show her menus, like when she would go out to dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, it's like a pad thai plus one weed or one cannabis.
Oh yeah, you were telling me.
Like
that.
I think they give you like a nug of weed or something. I don't know, but like weed's hella popping out there, I guess.
Plus one cannabis.
Yeah, plus one cannabis.
One what? 1 pound?
I don't know.
Please.
Plus one cannabis. I was like, that's Yuri's heaven right there.
Please give me a pound.
For like $2.
Dude, what the fuck were their names? Oh, who are the two pothead dudes who were in hella movies?
Harold and Kumar?
No, the OGs. Bob and Chong? What was
Or
it?
Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong fucking there was this old movie where
Bob and Chong.
I forgot where they went. It was like Amsterdam or some shit. And they went to some, I think it was Amsterdam, and they went to some restaurant and they looked at the menu and it said weed salad. And he was like, "What? No way." And he got it. And it was literally like, instead of the nugs, you know how there's like the weed leaves, like the one
Yeah.
that the one everyone knows. It was like a bunch of those in a
this-
bowl
oh
with
my
like
God.
dressing on it. And I remember he said it was gross.
Ew.
And I was like, bro, that sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
That's not even the THC part. It's not even. It's like a weed salad, I guess, but it's not even like gonna cure your
I wonder
pain
if
or
it
get you
tastes
high.
like the oil.
Oh, I know, right? Yo,
Ugh, that's the worst.
shout out to Blasey for hooking me up with that can of butter. Cause I fuck with it. I cook. What did I cook with it the other day?
Wontons?
Wontons, and I definitely like it's. Riley doesn't like it because the flavor's so strong. I know what you're talking
hate
about.
it.
It's like it
So
saturates because it's so oily. It like the flavor does not go away. You know what I mean? Like it stays there for a while. But I used to not like the flavor of can of butter and like anything that was like can of oil. But
Like
now,
I hate edibles. I don't even like edibles.
now I'm kind of like I kind of like the flavor.
Except for those munchies by Marissa, that girl who sent us those edibles. Those were so good.
Oh yes, Munchies by Marissa. Please hook us up once
Dude,
more.
those were so good. I could not taste any oil in that.
Those were really good. Yo, speaking of edibles, we still have those edible shroom gummies.
We haven't done that in so long.
Are we ever gonna eat those?
You tell me.
We haven't done mushrooms in over a year.
I'm ready when you are.
It's been over a year.
I know.
All right.
When we do something special.
Next topic here is I kind of talked. I don't want to include too many conversation pieces like this every week because
Jesus,
people are starting
babe.
to DM me going, "You're turning into a red pilled blah 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 blah," talking about the same shit, not the same shit, but like talking about this one thing all the time. So I don't want to turn into one of those, and I don't want to like make it a huge topic of conversation all the time. But we were just talking about trans people entering women's sports, I think last week, and actually there was this other topic that I didn't add, but it was, since we're talking about this regardless, I'll just say it right now. There was like some Christian basketball team where it was like a youth basketball team, a bunch of like I think high school girls, where a bunch of high school basketball leagues are supposed to battle against or play against each other, and one of the teams was like a Christian team where they come from a Christian school and they didn't want to play against this other team that had trans players.
Mm-hmm.
And they got like a bunch of hate for it. They're like, "Oh, you transphobes," all that stuff. I don't see anything against saying I don't want to play them. I don't. It's not fair. The playing field is not fair. I'm sorry. It's like I'd be like, "Nah, dude, I'm good." You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. If I was a girl entering like a fucking push-up contest, and I walked into the room to see my competitor, and my competitor was like this dude with the handlebar mustache, Lola, I'd be like, "Bro, I'm out of here. I'm not even gonna try. It's like I'm gonna lose. I'm good." You know what I mean? Like it's like so I feel like I don't know why those girls are getting hates. Like they probably know that's not gonna be a fair game. But the topic here is new bill in Florida banning gender transition for anyone under 18 is now in effect. And honestly, W Florida. I know there's a lot of wacky people in Florida, Florida man and all that stuff, but I 100% do not agree.
I do agree with this one.
I 100% do not agree with transitioning under the age of 18.
Yeah.
I do not.
No, I agree with this law. I think you should definitely not be under 18 doing that to you.
I think it should be like,
if you can't get a tattoo under the age of 18,
even a tattoo, bruh. A tattoo is removable.
Literally.
I guess it's expensive and it will scar you and stuff like that, but it's somewhat removable, you know what I mean? But there's certain things you do with, hormone therapy and all that other stuff that's like almost irreversible, or it like causes very long-term damage. Not damage, but irreversible effects, basically. So W Florida on this one. I think that's completely fair. I think that's completely okay, and I don't think anyone under the age of 18 should be doing any type of hormone therapy or any type of sexual transitions at all. That was that. And
Oh God, why?
I have to pee again. But I'll hold it.
Wrap it up.
No. We're
With
good.
This.
Oh yeah, we did. Well, that was basically it right there. This is a random little last minute topic I added because I just saw academics posted it, and it basically says, to transition again, but let me show you guys the post. It's a tweet from Andrew Tate, and it says, "I don't care if you offer me $100 million a day. I will never change platform. I do not promote degeneracy. I am here to save the youth and combat Satan's corruption of minds. I will do this via Rumble video," the thing that Steve will do it is promoting. So, what is going on here? Why does he not want to go on YouTube? Well, I think
he was in jail.
He is. Well, this is a big mystery right here. People are trying to figure out who's running his Twitter accounts, because some of his tweets have been insane. Like he said he saw ghosts in his jail cell and he fucked them up and he beat him up or some shit like that. And people are like, bro, is he running this, or is it a troll? Like, or is it his friend? Like, who is it? Is he telling someone to post these things? How is he communicating with someone to tell these things, say to post these things all the time? But apparently it is him. Someone's just running it for him.
Interesting. Yeah, I have no clue what it means.
What means?
Don't care.
I think this is interesting because Andrew Tate, I'm not sure if he probably is getting paid by Rumble, because this is a really good advertisement for them.
For sure. I think he's definitely partnered with them. Definitely.
Because Rumble's, if you guys saw, Steve will did an advertisement with Rumble where his advertisement pitch was, "Hey guys, YouTube doesn't let me have an opinion. YouTube doesn't allow free speech," or whatever it is. He's like, "YouTube stifles free speech. I'm going to this new platform." And his whole ad campaign, Steve will do it, was basically that YouTube doesn't allow free speech. I'm going to Rumble, where they allow all types of opinions and topics and all that stuff. And I'm not surprised Andrew Tate is going there, because I don't see him surviving on Twitch or YouTube. He's just gonna get banned, instantly. Right. He's only on YouTube because like Aiden Ross has him on and stuff, and like other people like do collaborations with him, but in reality, I don't think he's even really allowed. So it's kind of like they're one of the only platforms that's gonna even allow him. But it makes the most sense. But he's for sure getting paid for this. He tagged them. Yeah. But on Twitter, on Instagram, you're supposed to write ad post when you do advertisements. Is it the same rule on Twitter?
I don't know. I have no clue. I feel like no.
Yeah, I don't have a Twitter, so I don't know. But
it probably is like the rules within the company, no?
Yeah.
Like they probably make you do that with within each company, or is it just a rule with Instagram?
I don't know. That's what I was asking. Yeah. I was like, is it just the thing that Instagram does, or do it
on
Twitter too?
No, I'm saying, is it a rule that Instagram makes you put ad, or is it just the company that does it?
I think it's Instagram.
Okay.
Instagram does that.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah. No, Instagram does that, so I was wondering if Twitter does that too. No. But yeah, that's about it. I don't know. But $100 million a day, I doubt he would say no. $100 million a day, $700 million a week.
Yeah,
that's so much money. All right, last topic I have listed here is, guys, I have RSVP'd to Hezbollah coming to LA. In July or some shit like that. It's a while from now. But RSVP'd. Rylee took a look at the price.
It was this week.
It's this week?
It was yesterday, I'm pretty sure.
I missed it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was in a month or two.
No.
God damn it.
Didn't you see him at Disneyland? Hugging Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
He's in LA.
So I missed it already?
I think so.
Son of a bitch. Well, that ruins my whole topic, because I was going to ask people if I should go. It's $150 to meet Hezbollah and get a slice of pizza. Dang, I missed my chance. Well, speaking of chances I didn't miss yet, guess who's coming to LA as well? Who? In about a week. Ass Pizza. For a pop-up.
Oh, snap.
So
Maybe he has the hat.
I believe
I'm
it's
gonna tell him.
I believe it's on the 25th. I'm not sure what day that
We're
is.
coming through, and please bring the hat.
I don't know what day the 25th is, but I'm definitely gonna go try to IRL stream the Ass Pizza pop up in Los Angeles. See
That's perfect.
who's in line, what's going on. Try to talk to the man himself, and I don't know, kick it.
Yeah. Perfect. Works for me.
Do you want to talk about it now? Because we never talked about it.
We did.
Did we?
I think so.
I don't think
I'm
so.
pretty sure we
I think you
did.
just told me.
No, we did.
You want to give an update?
No.
You don't?
No.
Why not? I think it's interesting. Basically,
Why?
Rylee. Okay. All right. Whatever. I thought you did. I thought you
I
had.
thought we already talked about it.
I'm not sure. But did you have any other topics listed?
Mm-mm.
That was all of them. You had pulled them up. Either way, guys, that was about it for all the topics we had listed today. Like always, we're gonna wrap up the show, but we're only gonna be off air for like about 10-20 minutes at most, and then we're gonna go immediately back on air to do the Tent Talks after show like we always do, so we can actually read the chat and interact with you guys and read any donos that potentially came in during the podcast. Huge shout out and thank you to every single person who watched this episode. Thank you guys so much. If you guys can, drop a like.
Drop a comment.
Yes, drop a comment saying anything you want. Literally anything you want, because it really helps grow the channel, just having random comments in the comment section. And then also subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed yet. Appreciate you guys so much.
Tent Talks tea too.
Oh, yes, guys. Actually, I'm glad you brought that up, because I had I posted that thing on Instagram about the tenttalksla.com, and 2 people DM me going like, hey, Yuri, do you still have these sizes available? I thought they were all sold out. So to anyone wondering, no, we do a bad job promoting it. I feel like we're talking about it every episode. But no, we still have shirts available, guys. We have some shirts on hand, and then also the shirts that we don't have on hand, it says on the website 4 to 6 weeks delivery. So that gives us time to get them, made and then shipped out to you guys. So for anyone that wants a Tent Talks tee, tenttalksla.com. And also, we've been promising the shot glasses for so long, but I'm really going to bug Blasey this month to see if we could, get a date together so we can get that done.
Yeah.
Because we really need his help with that shit. But either way, like I said, or like we said, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much. And we'll see you guys for the after show.